Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading for November 22nd to the 28th. This is going to be a general reading for you, so do take what resonates and leave the rest. And we're going to start off with an oracle card as we normally do to get your weekly theme. So Virgo, what is happening for you this week? What is coming up for Virgo? You got two cards. So a time for healing and what do you need to release? Wow. That's very fitting for those two cards to come out together. I don't know if you can see that, but time for healing and what do you need to release? So let's clarify this. This is very interesting. What do you need to release? I'm going to do that card first. So what does Virgo need to release at this time? What is coming up for Virgo? What does Virgo need to release at this time? Okay, so Virgo, there is something here. Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, clarifying this release that's needed. And I do feel like you've spent a lot of time trying to analyze a situation of imbalance or loss. There's some sort of unfairness that I feel is coming up for you, and that is something that you need to kind of make peace with at this time. There's something you have been really juggling in your mind and really trying to figure out and, like I said, get answers for, analyze. And it does have, again, have to do with this imbalance, this injustice, I feel. It's not the Justice card, but I do feel like I mean, this is kind of like the Libra, right? With the scales here. And I do feel that for some of you, you just feel like you've been given the short end of the stick, is what I'm what I'm kind of feeling. And there's a lot of like sadness and regret in regards to something from the past, something that you had to walk away from, something that you had to kind of like release, but you have a hard time doing that. There's something here about having a hard time releasing that. There's a lot of regrets tied up to this energy. So let's clarify also a time for healing. What needs to be healed at this time? What needs to be healed in particular for Virgo? We have the Death card. And the High Priestess. I feel like you need to tap into your intuition. It's a time for healing. It's a time for transformation. So even though I asked what needs to be healed, I feel like you are healing in general, you know, your mind, body, soul. And there is a definite ending, completion, transformation. I love that this card is coming up for a lot of people, a lot of the signs, because it is Scorpio season. So we are transitioning, we are healing, a lot of things are dying within us. Parts of us are dying, right? And it's hard to deal with that. It's hard to reconcile all of those feelings, and it's just hard to sit in it sometimes. You are being asked to not repress anything at this time because it will help you heal. So sitting in it, feeling it, moving through it is going to help you heal. It's a time for healing. So Virgo, let's get into your main spread, your past, present, and future energies. Okay, this is recent past, present, and, you know, immediate future. So let's get into your reading, Virgo. Injustice is coming up in my mind a lot, so some of you could just feel like life is not fair, things are not fair, things are not working out the way I wanted them to. And it's happening for a reason. It's not that it's happening to you, it's happening for you. So this Death card is just, you're going into the right direction, whether you think so or not. You could just be feeling like, no, everything is just, you know, not good. I'm never getting what I want. It's been hard for your sign, I know that. But it's like, this is needed. This is needed to heal on a very deep level, Virgo. So let's get your past energies. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse for your present energies. And for the future, we have Eight of Swords. I do feel like there's a really powerful brand new beginning for you. There's a lot of success that is available to you. Or you could just be in this energy of wanting this, which is great because that's going to help you manifest this. There is something very strong here available for you. And I do feel like your focus is very much on building a foundation for yourself, building long-term stability for yourself, whether this is in your financial sector. It could just be building wealth, abundance, all of that for yourself. And a stable home for some of you, a stable relationship for some of you. Because there has been a lot of chaos and all of this, just some heaviness in your present situation, possibly on the home front, okay? It could be like just imbalance, and some sort of imbalance. It could be arguments, things like that. Just not the most pleasant feeling that I'm getting here. This is a card of celebration, but you're not feeling like you're in a very celebratory mood. And you want to be in this. You want to find success. You are looking for growth. You're looking for success. And this heavy energy that you find yourself in right now, I want you to possibly, I know it's hard, but there's always a reason for everything, right? And it's when we sit in it and we really feel everything. Because if you don't feel it, you're just going to carry it on into the future, and you're going to have a repeat. So, you know, even though we haven't ended the reading here, my advice for you is to really focus on the healing aspect. It's a time for healing, and I really feel like that's coming through. So for a lot of you right now in your past position, it's this strong focus on what is my long term, how can I build this stability, and this just flipped over, the Star and the Three of Cups. You really want happiness. You really want a celebration. You really want to gather with friends. You really want to like express yourself and just be, you know, in that joyful mood. And there's this feeling like it's not going to happen, the Star in reverse. You really are hoping and wishing for something happy to happen for you right now. So let's clarify this King of Pentacles. I do feel like your focus is on money, on long-term wealth, on stability, structure. You could be forced at this time to do things in a different way. King of Pentacles is usually like someone who, you know, they do things one way, they build their stability, they build their wealth, but it's in reverse. So you could just be needing to shift your perspective at this time, or you felt like you needed to do that. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Wands. There was just this feeling, I feel like you were really inconsistent, unhappy, this in and out kind of energy, and you feeling like you weren't going to measure up. You weren't going to build this. Like it was impossible for you. And it caused a lot of conflict. For some of you, someone could have just kind of released themselves, walked away, or abandoned something here. It could be connection. I'm also feeling that as well, which led to a lot of unhappiness too. I do feel like there's like a parting of energies here, which could have led to a conflict as well. So what you saw as long-term, it's like there's two different energies. There's one person kind of picking up and walking this way. There's one person left with the pieces over here, and it led to a lot of conflict. If this isn't love, then I just feel like there's just this disharmony within you, and needing to connect the things that make you happy, needing to know that you were able to do it, that you are able to do it. This is sitting in your past energies, but there's this feeling of like imposter syndrome, like I'm not good enough, I can't do it, I can't get there, it's impossible for me. And it's creating a lot of conflict within you. It's making things harder for you. It's hard for you to have a new beginning here because you're stuck in this mindset of it can't happen, or it's not going to happen for me. when really, like, I mean, anything can happen for anybody, right? It's just a shift of perspective. Let me see what this Five of Wands is. Yeah, it's all about growth. And for you, you're really trying to grow something at this time. Empress energy. You have it though, Virgo. Like, you have it. It's there for you. It's just the Seven of Swords is really jumping out at me, and it's all about perspective. And I know it's hard to tap into that when you're feeling low, or you're feeling like, you know, not capable. But just keep going. I mean, you got to just keep going, right? And you got to really tap into that strength, that inner strength, because you have it. And though the situation is hard right now, it's leading you to, it's helping you build a stronger foundation here, is what I'm seeing. So Virgo, let's go into your present energy, Four of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Two of Cups and the Four of Swords. So again, I feel like you have been feeling very stuck and very disconnected. If this is in regards to love, I do feel like there was a break here that it still sits on your mind. If there was a breakup that you had experienced or some sort of disconnection from somebody, it still sits on your mind, and you're being asked to heal right now. You are being asked to really sit with this energy and heal. Again, a time for healing. It is really coming through. Needing to not repress things, to really focus on the why things are happening, why you are finding yourself in this situation, why things are stagnant. You know, it's not going to be like that forever. It's going to shift once you shift. Next, we have the Eight of Swords. You are in your headspace again in some regard. So we're going to clarify this and see what this is all about. But coming off of that present energy, needing to rest, needing to recuperate, needing to find balance and peace. And if you can't find the justice and peace from another person, it's you got to start with you. You got to start with balancing yourself out first and making yourself feel good. And that will help shift everything else. So this Eight of Swords energy in your future position, let's see what is keeping you stuck here. We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. I feel like you are looking for some sort of justice and truth in a situation that didn't go anywhere. There's some sort of need for truth in a matter, and I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner reflection. But I feel like even though you want answers, or even though you're just stuck on something that didn't move forward, you're being asked to move forward because you are ready. You are ready to move forward with something. You are ready to have a new beginning. Your thinking is also starting to shift slowly. I do feel like it, even though you do find yourself stuck at times, because of this feeling of lack and loss, and for some of you, abandonment. You know, and you're really trying to tap into your emotions. You're really trying to nurture yourself at this time. There's a strong need for that, and to connect with that side of you that is just really, you know, this Queen of Cups. She's just really determined, but in a softer way. It's not this pushy kind of energy. It's like, no, I'm whole, I am balanced, I'm getting like Empress vibes off of this too. I can build, I'm intuitive, I know, I feel, I can grow anything. I can, you know, I'm connected. I have community. I have people who love me. I love myself. So there's a need for self-love here. And I think that's going to really help you to get out of this Eight of Swords energy and out of this Three of Swords energy, and to really like heal some deep wounds. For some of you, I do feel like love could help you heal too. If you are looking for love, I think it's available to you. I am getting a stronger sense of this being self-love, but if you are looking for it, it is available to you. I think it can make you feel really successful, really happy. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that's coming through to show you that you are loved. It's kind of what I'm getting. So Virgo, there's a lot of deep healing that needs to happen here, like a big release that needs to happen. I just want to pull 3 of these cards before we move into your last oracle message, because I want to get some advice for you. So Virgo, what is the advice? What is the advice for Virgo? Yes. So the advice here is to release something from, it could be a past situation, but there is something here about unhappiness and fear attached to possibly not finding your happiness, not being able to connect to this energy when you really want to. You really want community, you really want to feel that loving vibe. But there's some dark path you have to walk on before you can get there. There's something you need to face, there's something you need to see. There's something that's going to be revealed to you. I feel like now is the time to really tap into this nurturing energy and to really focus on self-healing and building a strong foundation for yourself. I feel like you could have been giving a lot of yourself to everyone else and not really seeing what you need. It's not outside of you, Virgo, it's inside of you. So once you start focusing on you and nurturing you and taking time out for you, planning for the future and making sure everything is in line, things are going to start moving forward and moving quickly for you. Okay, and it's going to help you release something really heavy that has been on your mind for a while. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So a lot of heavy energy is being released here during this season. Scorpio season, we're heading into eclipse season, and I feel like a lot of things are going to be solidified next year into 2022 with the North Node in Taurus. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I actually think I'm forgetting something, Virgo. I didn't pull one oracle card for you to end off your reading. I'm sorry. Let's do that first before we end off your reading. Let's get one card for you. Show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius energy. Again, this is like Queen of Pentacles vibes that I'm getting. These kind of go really well together. I feel like the focus should be on you at this time. So now we're done. So Virgo, do like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to, if this resonates, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.